Hello and welcome to round 18 or 19 of the F1 2018 online career mode. Actually round 18 actually, and it takes us to the United States of America, or Circuit of the Americas as it's also known as. And yeah, this is actually quite a good track for me, and I'm starting on pole, which is quite good in Red Bull, I'm not going to lie. But yeah, I should hopefully be able to get the better of Dylan, because it's not exactly a good track for him. But anyway, pole means nothing. Oh, it's a Red Bull one too! What is it with Red Bull and good starting positions in this game? Oh yes, Ricky, my G. He's gonna obviously get first.
I got a brilliant start against the AI.
Same.
Whoa!
Same.
Making up places.
Whoa, Ricardo's dive bomb.
Oh, the two Red Bulls are fighting it out.
Well, I was gonna maintain the lead, but then.
And I'm into P3.
Nice.
QR Storm's getting a lot of dirty air now. I'm gonna see if I can catch him.
Oh, dirty air my arse. I'm gonna go around his outside.
Oh, shoving Ricardo wide. I see this. It's allowed me to catch up. I'm gonna get a nice two-car toe into on the long back straight. Put it in rich mix, overtake. Time to sit back and get the gains on. And overtaking Ricardo with ease, and that is P2. QR Storm closes the door just about.
Actually, just about. You were nowhere near me. If you were gonna go for a dive bomb on me, then it would have been your fault.
I was right behind you.
You were right behind me.
I almost touched you.
Well, why were you trying to go up my inside?
What?
You shouldn't try to go up my inside there, but whatever.
No, I didn't want to. Yeah.
Look at that. You've already been dropped through that corner alone. Let's just do a better less drive right now. Nowhere near. And he's going to be sucking up my dirt here. Right, this is my time to break. I finally have the pace over you. Oh, yellow flags. That's all I want. My 3 wins on my 3 favourite tracks. Brazil, Kota and China. That's all I'm asking for this season. Well, you're not giving up. Your arse still there. So I take out a bollard.
I would have taken out if you didn't.
Yeah, I know. So hard to spot apexes on the controller. So that's one. That's an apex. Oh, come on, Ricardo. Don't lose out to the Mercedes. We still haven't had a Red Bull 1-2 yet.
Little slip on the back end there.
Who's this?
Trying
Is
to
this
get the
Leclerc
port
out?
on too early.
I think Leclerc's already out.
Oh yeah, 19 drivers.
Yeah, the AI is absolute trash around here. And so are you apparently. Nah, just joking, man. You've had the pace over me in other episodes, so I just need to relish it while I still have it. I'm not going to have any more pace advantage next season. You'll just close the gap to me completely. This is absolute sexy driving right now. I say that as I go completely wide in that apex. Ricardo's already 4 seconds down. He's under pressure from Hamilton and a Ferrari, which I'm going to presume is Vettel because he's been so consistent.
Can I get the RS? No.
What do you mean no?
Wow.
You were 2 seconds behind the last split.
Maybe you made a mistake and I gained quite a bit.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
I don't think I lost a second on it, but okay. Yeah, I made a mistake. 7/10 down. Knowing you, you probably went just about purple there.
I'm still going green only.
Okay.
I just can't get these corners right.
Oh yeah, I'm dropped you there.
Red Bull Aero package.
Yep. Also, I know how to
I'm
take
only
those
doing
corners.
136.5s.
That's pretty shit.
I know.
I mean, I know it's not your favourite track, but I should.
I mean, I'm happy with second place in this race, to be honest. I know I don't have the pace.
Yeah,
I just hate this track.
I'll take a first place. I haven't had one in a long time anyway, so. Oh, purplемeup.com.
Red. I got red by 6/10.
Yeah, I was red last lap by that margin. I'm just lucky I had a good starting position. This could have been really different. Because me chasing you, that's what I've had to do the last 2 episodes. Because I could have probably had the edge over you in the last 2. But I just had to chase you. And you've been really good at holding on, so. Now the shoe's on the other foot. You're keeping with me a bit in Sector 2. That's the only worry I have. You're just dropping off in Sector 1, which is a wheel sector, but it's also a Red Bull sector, so it sort of cancels out. And Sector 3, which is probably equal between the wheel and the controller, but probably a Red Bull sector, and I'm just quite good at it anyway. As I go wide again. Yeah, a gap is beginning to form. Not ridiculously fast, but it's fast enough. About 6/10 a lap. You got good tyre wear though, so I need to watch out for that.
Especially through this first sector. You lose way more grip than I do.
Yeah, you've actually gained on me there. God, I'm all over the shot this lap. Not apexing a single corner. That's better. Oh, Ricciardo's still in the scrap with Hamilton and Vettel.
I mean, I've got a good gap to the AI, so I'm pretty happy in second.
Mm. It's about time I actually beat you in an episode. I mean, I beat you in Italy and Belgium, but that could have easily gone the other way.
That should have easily gone the other way, considering our cars.
No.
And
Oh yeah,
my
5.
previous...
Yeah. If you can beat me at Singapore, you can probably beat me anywhere in that Mercedes, so to speak. I think the Hypersofts were the way to go there. Ooh. Somebody's been burning a bit of fuel. Gap's down to 2.1. You've been pushing hard, you're beginning to close the gap.
Yeah, I've been getting better corners and just generally doing better.
As expected. Can't say I'm surprised.
Yeah, I mean, they got it right with Vettel last time, so I thought I should listen to them.
My pit crew wanted me in that lap, but I always prefer the overcut because that way I don't have to battle through traffic. I don't want any chance of being in a crash or anything. I mean, I know it's boring for the viewers, but I just want to do a Vettel up front, to be honest. As long as you don't get a massive undercut, I should be fine.
Okay, I have clear air, so this is what.
What position are you in?
Just fifth.
Fifth?
Just came out ahead of Van Dorn.
Oh. Wow, we already breached a pit stop gap to the... I suppose we did, because I'm a long way ahead of Hamilton. I think I have enough gap in order for Red Bull to do the double stop.
Vettel got caught up behind Van Dorn, so he's lost out.
That's good. He was in 4th anyway, but... No, he's actually in 5th, in that 5th actually. Oh, I had to slight lift there, that's not good. Tyre weight is kicking in. It's going to be a double stack, but hopefully Ricciardo's not going to hold up too much. Oh no, I had a freeze. Although that might hold off Ricciardo. And more importantly, that might mean that I am in trouble. No, that lag spike came at a bad time. It wasn't big, but... Oh, God. Here comes Richie. Where's going to be Richie?
Yes, the undercut has in fact worked.
Oh,
Great strategy from Mercedes. Hats off to them. To gain back the 2-second gap. And now it's all up to me to hold off Storm.
That lag spike cost me big. It was only about half a second, but I reckon I could have rejoined side by side of you. Oh no! Again! I was literally side by side with you, and then I had another lag spike. Come on, son. Not again.
Gone wide.
Can't afford any more lag spikes.
Oh, did a terrible line through there.
He slightly parked it though. I had to slightly brake. I couldn't do a clean cutback. But at least you can gobble my dirty air. Eat it, eat it. Oh, bad line. Bad line. Take that purple sector though. Finally, a proper battle. Oh, I heard the DRS open on your audio. Not close enough yet to make a move, which is what I want to see. Or tied with my personal best. to the millisecond. Oh. Still, if I have another lag spike, I'm in trouble. Well, he scared me on the undercut, but the overcut always has better tyres, so... This game's reminiscent of 2013. The undercuts and overcuts are much more powerful, retrospectively, this game, because tyre wear is a much bigger issue.
Oh, you just have a pace over me.
Yeah. Gotta admit, it was scary when I had the 2 lag spikes, so... I mean, credit to you, you probably jumped me on strategy anyway. So well played there, but... I always like going for the overcuts. Because even if you lose the position, I mean, it's not hard to overtake in this game. Even in the Red Bull, if you can get enough slipstream down the longest straight, you should be able to make a move.
It's because I made a mistake into that first corner.
Yeah, because originally I saw you brake early, but then I think you saw I was about to go around the outside, so then you sort of lifted off a bit, so I tried to cover it off. And then I realised I had to do a cutback, but then you slightly cut across me a bit, so I had to lift off. So I didn't get the best line.
It's because I wasn't stopping in time.
Yeah.
I literally was holding the brakes right until the end, and then I smashed the power, and then got a bit of oversteer.
If I did a clean cutback though, I could have dropped you there and then. Right, it's back out to the gap before.
I'm just gonna leave it.
"12 seconds to Hamilton." No, you've really dominated today. I think I might be able to take P2 now. All things considered.
P2?
In the
Over
championship.
Hamilton?
Yeah.
Nah, I think a bit far off though. Because Hamilton's third.
Yeah, but I was 10 points behind him after Russia.
Oh.
And then I beat him at Suzuka, didn't I? So... Yeah, and Vettel came third. Actually, Vettel came second, didn't he? I don't know. No, Vettel came third. Yeah, I think I'm going to be either 1 point behind or 2 points ahead of Hamilton.
Yeah, I got secured P2. Relax now.
Purple. Trying to do a Dylan.
I don't think I've set a single purple sector.
A Dylan, aka Sebastian Vettel. Go purple on literally the penultimate lap.
This isn't the penultimate lap.
I said literally. Well,
Oh.
that's what you did last time. I'm doing it a bit earlier, but I just don't like risking it on the final lap. Oh, I'm still purple. It's not going to be the whole second, but it might be something. Jeff, I don't actually give a shit about ARS right now, but whatever. No! How? I lost 4 tenths of that sector. Jeff telling me to... Oh, what an idiot, whatever. I think I ran out of ERS anyway. Whatever, I should have enough tyres to the end, because I've only been on these for 6 laps. So, the only thing which can happen is me making a mistake, and fortunately there's not many auto-spin curbs around here, so all I need to do is just bring it home. Well, it's been close between the two of us the last few episodes. Dylan, of course, taking the last 2 wins. Me taking 3rd and then a 2nd. Well, it should have been both 2nds, really, in case I didn't run into the back of Raikkonen. But yeah, we've been a bit dominant over the AI recently. So we've been closing in Vettel, but the question is, we may have all the pace in the world for 2nd and 3rd in the championship, but can we get that all-important Vettel? Actually, he's near Hamilton. Oh, Ricciardo's dropped to 5th. Well, that's a shame.
We might jump Ferrari in the constructors.
You might. Right, I'll just go some quick maths. 33 versus 20. No, you're going to be 6 points behind them.
This is your final lap of the race.
Right, got enough to overtake to the end. Just don't freeze. That's the only thing which could hold to me now.
Freeze and spin out.
Yep. How is that purple? I'm not even going for a purple lap. I'm just trying to bring it home. Whatever. May as well go for this grandstand finish. Well, you kept with me in the first stint really well, though, considering it's not a good track for you.
My worst track. But not my worst result, so I guess I'll be happy with the 2nd.
Yeah. You're not going to get worse than the 13th. Actually, no, sorry, you came last in Spa, didn't you? That's your worst result.
Basically, yeah.
Because I thought it was your 13th in Australia, but then you had Spa in Italy, didn't you?
Yeah.
I think they're the only 3 times you haven't finished in the points.
I should have really got 2 wins, but, you know.
I don't know, I think I've only finished out the points once, if that. Oh my god, my nose is really itchy right now. Oh, I just want to finish.
You are hitting the energy deployment limit and losing ERS power before the end of the lap. Lower the ERS deployment mode to prevent this.
Second place, I can be happy with that.
There's another 1-2, which is good for us. Fortunately, Ricciardo slipped down a bit. I think the double step held him up a bit more because of my lag spike. So, oh, it's your boy Adrian Newey on the podium. What a beast! Oh yeah, there's WTF1 in there. Yeah. So XBattleG's also in the crowns, which is great. Damn, what is it with these co-masters and the F1 YouTubers, man? He's not even an F1 YouTuber anymore, but just stick his face in there for the bants. Why not? Oh, that's good though. First win since China. Oh, not level 27 yet. Right, so as we look at the final results, I take the win from Shadionics. 7.5 seconds the gap in the end. And a further 7.5 seconds behind is Lewis Hamilton. So once again, it's a double Mercedes podium and a British clean sweep of the podiums positions. And then you got Vettel of P4, another really consistent race as always. Ricciardo falling to the 5th. Of course, Shadionics going from 5th to nearly 1st in the end. If he was able to pull off that undercut a bit better. But yeah, I mean, really good strategy from Shadionics to put himself in contention. But ultimately, I had slightly more pace in the end. Yeah, Raikkonen in 6th. Alonso 7th, once again being best of the rest. Perez 8th, so both Alonso and Perez actually gaining a few positions, which is quite good. Hulkenberg staying in 9th, and Van Dorn going from 7th to 10th. So that's the top 10. As we move on to the driver standings, I have actually jumped Hamilton, as was suspected, but actually I'm 6 points ahead of him instead of the 2 I thought I was ahead of him. Shani Onyx moves to, he's consolidating that P4. Raikkonen actually coming under pressure from Ricciardo. Of course, Ricciardo once again outscoring the Finn. But yeah, it looks like it's going to be a British scrap for that second position. It's actually quite tight now. We're all within 18 points. And with Shadi Onyx looking strong going into Mexico, that should be quite interesting to see who comes out top there. But yeah, Vettel once again consolidating his lead of 36 points. But he's by no means home and dry with 75 points still to play for. He can technically secure the championship, but if he's going to secure it, it's most likely going to be in Brazil. But yeah, you can see the best of the rest still goes to actually Alonso, who after getting a good result actually jumps ahead of Hulkenberg. So Hulkenberg, after holding back position for quite a few races, actually slips to 8th and nearly 9th as Perez actually closes up to right behind him. And yeah, that means as we skip on to the constructors, it's actually 6 points separating the top 2 teams. So it's getting really intense up there. And we're actually not too far off ourselves. We're only 38 points behind. So considering we started 120 points off when I took over the realms as #1 driver at Red Bull, we've actually closed in quite well. So Ricciardo doing a really good job there. And actually nearly overtaking Raikkonen as well. So that's brilliant for him. And then of course Haas keep their lead over Renault. But yeah, Renault, McLaren and Force India actually closing on the Haas team. So that should be interesting to see who comes fourth. And of course the bottom 3 teams not scoring any points in the last few races. So that's going to be it for round 18. See you next time at Mexico. Should be an interesting one. Bye.